thank you to have all of you on a panel discussion. I would like to once again welcome Sunil Pareek, Executive Director, Assetz, Mr. Rohan Bopanna. I don't think so I need to give any explanation or any designation. Everyone knows him very well. Then Mr. Vaninath, Reddy, Renati, very well-known face in real estate industry. I'm sure everyone present here knows him very well. Then the youngest of all, Rahul Bohra, who has just stepped into venturing something new. So let's start with Rahul Bohra. Rahul, if you can explain your entrepreneurial journey, what made you, build the Rise of Aura?
So we first I wanted to make sure I learn real estate in a professional way, where I got a hang of being with Assetz. We did our first project there, and that's how I learned the process, being more professional towards in the industry. So that was my main agenda of being in the industry, run professionally. So with Sunil sir, I'm sure I'll get a lot of guidance moving forward. So how we started Assetz Promise of Spring, that gave us the mileage towards building much more real estate homes for people. So this is the confidence today we show on this platform of what we are trying to build. That's about 114 apartments, 2 towers, and G+10. So this is something that is going to be really exciting for me. And the real game starts now when we start building it, and we promise we deliver it on time.
Sunil, I'll come back to you. You have seen Rahul's journey up close, mentoring him. What made you believe he could independently do something?
See, mentorship as a topic, is very special to many, even to me. I've had many mentors in my life who have guided me in some stage or the other. And I've been a mentor to quite a few. One thing I've realized about, mentorship is it is not about creating success. It is just about creating the right atmosphere, right condition, where the true potential of someone can come out. So, anyone who approaches, I don't think that he's got the potential or not. It's like, can I give him the right guidance, right conditions where whatever he has can shine. In fact, I remember very, very vividly Ramesh ji walking into our office. And you know how he is. We have already seen him today. Whichever room he is, he'll liven it, he'll lighten it, he'll bring in that optimism. So we had our business discussion, land discussion. But at the end, with all humility, he said, Sunil bhai, this is not a project for me. I want Rahul to do something in life. Can Assetz make it happen? And with such humility and faith, he said, I said, this is not business proposal. This is the faith of a father. This is the hope of a father in his son. No one can say no to. And he said, yes, Rahul, come over. We'll see what best. So there was no structured program. There was no methodical, some sort of a curriculum which we followed. We said, just join on board. And Rahul was were wearing 2 caps. He was our landowner. At the same time, he was learning. So we teach him, and then he becomes a smart landowner and asks us questions. We teach him, and then he'll ask us questions. So it was a very interesting journey where I saw the learning happen. Because initially when Rahul came in, he was shy, I can say, timid, behind the shadows of his father. Did he know everything? Probably just the opposite of it. But he was curious. He asked the right questions. He got involved. He showed up. He almost showed up every day. And we also provided access, not just access to me, access to the team, access to every department of Assetz. Then I saw Rahul growing, evolving in approvals, in title-related matters, even in picking plants during landscaping. Slowly, gradually, over a 2-year period, this boy just changed, right? And then he evolved. And today we can see Rahul, the entrepreneur. So, but I would want to say something, Rahul, that success is yours, failure is also yours. Irrespective of in what quantity it will come in, just take it with humility and learn and proceed. Learn and proceed. Honestly, I've heard a lot of feedback, praises, gratitude for me. I just provided certain conditions, certain direction. Whatever is done by Ramesh and Rahul.
Thank you for highlighting that, Sunil. Rahul, back to you. In your journey, one lesson you learned in Assetz, and Mr. Sunil Pareek.
So in fact, I learned two things. So making it more in depth. The main thing, like I said before as well, professionalism was something that I really want to inculcate in my work life. And one more thing was very important for me, which was branding. And I focused a lot, making sure we portray a brand in the right position. Even also making sure that who's doing what in terms of responsibilities have been also split. And we also have, say, about 100 agencies in today's date. We've not even started our work outside. Before that, we have about 100 agencies. So we've always make sure that whatever Assetz has been doing, we also learn from them each and every day. We also have one or two mentors in the team. Sunil sir has been great enough to give us that mentorship through his team as well. So I'm really thankful to you, sir.
Thanks, Rahul. Now, just belief wouldn't, make a project successful. A brilliant partnership makes a project successful. Vani sir, coming back to you. You have done multiple associations with A-star developers. What made you choose Sambhav, and what made you work with Rahul Bohra?
Being a catalyst to Cat A builders doesn't excite us. Building a Cat A builder with our partnership excites us. That's the one thing, if I can say. Put it in one simple word.
Sunil, I'll just come back to you. Now, I want to understand what is RBTA for the audience. I'm sure they all know about it. And the partnership, because sports, health, into real estate is something, a new trend which is catching up. So I would like to understand more on this.
See, many may be aware, if not, RBTA, which is Rohan Bopanna Tennis Academy, and Assetz, we've got a multi-year partnership to support the academy and all the activities it's been doing. We are also working on a program where, through right mentorship, right guidance, right sponsorship and funding, we'll be able to take some of the select students to global stage. That will be unveiled shortly. But the spirit of the partnership is one of the core principles which we involve in our design, which is part of the sustainability and community, right? So a critical aspect is well-being. Now, well-being can come through great design, through nature walks, and also through sports. And sports is something which, as key people in Assetz, is very close to us. And tennis is one sport which I also play as an enthusiast. And Akshay, one of my other directors, he also plays. So we were very keen on doing something with tennis. And what better name than Rohan? So that's where the discussion started, evolved into a partnership. So it's addressing one of the key well-being, sustainability aspects for us, and also to see how we can make country proud by taking some talent to the global stage.
Rohan, you're built on trust. Okay, I'm sure you have spent enough time to build that trust. What made you partner with a A-lister company like Assetz Property Group?
Firstly, thank you for having me here. And the biggest partnerships work on relationships. So when I first met Sunil, I think we got along really well, and I think that showed that a partnership, whenever it happens or it doesn't happen, at least we are aligned in trying to give back the right way. Whether it is through real estate, whether it is through sport, through me, we all want to still make sure that everybody gets the best of facilities, best of sporting atmosphere to really build something good together. And I think Sunil and me have been speaking for a good 12 months to really understand what is the right partnership we wanted to get along with, and I'm thankfully, we came together on, some wonderful terms on how to support the young generation, and like Sunil mentioned, I'm thankful to them to come on board to have a partnership with our academy and Assetz and Rohan Bopanna Tennis Academy for a multi-year partnership. And really looking forward to building tennis, building some juniors and giving them an opportunity. I think that is what long-term success look like, is having good long-term partnerships.
Wow, nice. Thanks, Rohan. Now let's speak about, most anticipated thing like North Bangalore, the growth story of North Bangalore. Mr. Vaninath, I want to start with you on this. A decade ago, very few believed North Bangalore would become the city's next corridor growth. What did you see before anyone else?
Well, in 1997, I came to Devanahalli to pursue my graduation in pharmacy. That's when I lived in Devanahalli for 4 years. I have witnessed how this whole place has transformed, right from a proper agricultural geography to hosting one of the international airports, to transforming a lot of real estate asset classes around. I'm sure that when there is a development happening, the future lies there, whether it's for real estate, whether it's for sporting, whether it's for all sectors, logistics to anything. So that's what we envisioned, and we always looked up North Bangalore in a growth scenario.
Sunil, I want to discuss more on infrastructure. Infrastructure creates accessibility, but what transforms a location?
I think it's a great question, especially in the context of city like Bangalore, which is struggling on infrastructure. So, but I've always said in various panels, various forums, that infrastructure can give you access, but it can't make it aspirational. It's a starting step. Like, should we have good roads? Yes. And should we have water supply? Yes. Should there be metro? Should there be urban transit around? These are starting points. And then slowly, gradually, infrastructure do catch up. But what's more important for a location to become aspirational? I would say are 4 things. First is economic drivers, jobs. Anything which drives income for the people or wealth creation for the people. It can be IT parks, can be GCCs, research centers, can be retail hubs. But unless there are economic drivers, generally a location or a project in that location will not become too aspirational. So that's number one, a must, and it develops over time. Second is recreational and social infrastructure. You may have the best of the building, best of the villa, but you need social and recreational infrastructure around. It can be malls, schools, hospitals, academies for sports. So that makes another location aspirational. Then the third part is the project itself. Like, you may be in a great location, but unless you change with the changing times, because post-COVID, the way products are conceptualized, designed has evolved. Consumer has evolved. What he expected out of a house in the past is significantly changed in terms of sizes of the house, the amenities that they expect, the well-being concepts, the indoor-outdoor exchanges that is required, the e-commerce integration, sustainability concepts, the technology aspects. So the expectation of the consumer has changed. A developer also has to develop a product. So that again adds. And the fourth one, most important, is time. It just takes time. And look at all the aspirational markets today, like Koramangala or a HSR or a Whitefield or a Sadashiv Nagar, all have become aspirational because the infrastructure came in, jobs were there around, good products sort of came in, social infra came in. All together's interplay with time makes a product pretty aspirational. And I feel the place where we are sitting here today, North Bangalore, it is not a question whether it will become aspirational. It's just a question of when it becomes aspirational, because many of the parameters I've already mentioned are already existing. So I think this project has also come up in the right node at the right time.
Rahul, a quick one with you. You could have chosen any other location. Why not Bangalore?
So we have a history like my big father mentioned that 30 years back the roots were already put and land was procured. So promise of spring, that project has about 54 survey numbers in a land parcel of 22 acres. Usually it's about 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 survey numbers. So that is the kind of hard work, that is the kind of progress that we have seen over the years from the past 1985. And he used to just keep on buying land on North Bengaluru, and we've always focused on this part of the city.
Okay, thank you. Sunil, back to you. One more question. What's the biggest opportunity you see for Indian real estate in next 5 years?
See, one thing which is very obvious, the country is growing from an emerging nation towards a developed nation. The size of GDP is growing, wealth creation is happening, income generation is happening. So demand and varieties of demand for different products certainly is one of the opportunity. But that's something I don't want to highlight currently. For me, the opportunity and a hopeful wish list over the next 5 to 10 years for Indian real estate is for it to become fully institutionalized. It's work in progress. Over the last 7 years, certainly a lot of heavy lifting has happened. But the next 5 to 7 years is where I feel it will actually conceptualize. And what I mean by institutionalization of real estate is it is not personality driven, it is more process driven. Let's take example of banks, right? Banks. Now, as a user of a bank, okay, as a consumer of a bank, you have full trust in your bank that if you put certain money in, that money is there to the decimal, right? You never doubt a bank. Generally, the kind of trust it has developed, it's not because of one personality, because it's gotten institutionalized. The systems, the processes, even automobile industry, the product which you procure, 99.99% trust you have that the vehicle which you're driving out is pretty much bankable, and after sales service. I think real estate, especially residential real estate, is heading in that direction. Everyone has to contribute to it, and Rahul is starting the new journey. So please don't make your company personality driven, make it processes driven, institutionalize it. That's a big opportunity.
I think we've been, speaking very less to you, but I want to ask this. What's one lesson from an allied sport that every real estate developer should follow or learn?
Oh, that's a great question indeed. And if I had to say one thing, I would say in the journey of, whatever you're trying to build and make it absolutely world-class, to everyone out there. Sometimes we go through difficulties, failure and everything. And if I could take those failures and look at it as a feedback in my journey, it actually enhances my future. So many of times I must have lost many matches, but I always looked at it, what is that feedback from that match I can take to invest in my future? And that is what actually I would, absolutely say to the real estate world. Take it as a feedback, whatever it may be, whether it's from investors, customers, anyone, and then you can absolutely achieve whatever you dream to achieve.
I'm sure most of the developers who would listen to this who would reach out to you or maybe take this as an advice. Mr. Vaninath, now you're partnered with Sambhav, working with Rahul Bohra. One piece of advice for Rahul Bohra.
No, man. See, whatever we are today is because of a lot of people's mentoring, support, guidance. The journey, we also have done mistakes. We have learned from those mistakes and bounced back. And, being part of this journey is not just overnight built. It's 2 decades of struggle, hardship, and building back. So I tell Rahul only one thing. That's just the beginning. You are not alone today in the journey. You are having a pillar of strength in the family, extended family, mentors all across. There is no scope that we will fail. For sure, that much is assurance. And from this stage, I want to give it to Rahul. Thank you.
Thank you. Sunil, if you have to give a piece of advice to Rahul Bohra.
So Rahul, beyond the glitter of launch, the real test will start from tomorrow. It's nice to launch a project, have people over, have speeches, felicitation, look at some of the initial sales number. But the true test will be when all the customers move into the house happily and give you 5-star review on Google. So there is a big task cut out for you. So test starts tomorrow.
Rohan, being a star legend, a sports legend, one piece of advice for Rahul Bohra? He's a pretty young guy, just stepped into a new market, okay, which he's seen closely. What would that advice be?
Firstly, wishing him the very best in this journey, and as little bit of way I've interacted with him, and he's got his head on his shoulders, and I think it's a belief. He needs to keep that belief, and I think he will have a successful project for everyone out there.
Thank you. Mr. Vaninath, one piece of advice for customers who would be booking the Rise of Aura units.
I'm sure by end of this afternoon, I don't have anything to sell to give an advice, but I extend our gratitude for those 100+ families. We hit a century before we laid the first brick. That is the belief, the hope buyers have extended on us. So it's our collective responsibility, and we will make sure that belief is carried in the construction as well. And we have wonderful partners which we will be showcasing, who are there with us, ensuring they will make sure every step of the construction is also laid with the similar trust that we have showcased in the sales also.
Thank you. I think that's the end of it. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time, effort. I'm sure the discussion, once whoever sitting here would have watched it already, experienced it, but I think the videos going out, a lot of people will look into it, and I'm sure they would get excited. Sunil, a last word from you before we conclude. For the audience, if you could speak something.
So I think audience is already, instead of food for thought, they're having some amazing food being served by Ramesh Ji. So I think I can see the mix, and if I can read it right, there are family members of Buloke, there are family members of the Bohra family. So to the family members of Bohra family, best wishes, congratulations. To Buloke and team of Buloke, I think looks like the right move, and you will handle the sales engine. Please support on the execution side also to Rahul and team, and to all the customers out there. Please be customers, irrespective of whether Buloke is involved or Sambhav is involved, because RERA has empowered you all. Please, how you are with other developers, continue to be like that with Sambhav also. That will keep all the developers on the toes. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Rohan Bopanna. Thank you, Sunil Pareek. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Vaninath. It has been good to have you all on stage. I think Senior Bohra ji wants to have a word. Sir, आ जाइए.
सर, आपका जो आशीर्वाद हमारे राहुल पर रहा, यही मेरा आपको कहना है. मेरे पास तो कोई शब्द नहीं कहने के लिए, फिर भी आपका जो आशीर्वाद आप उसके पर सदा बना रखें. हमेशा जब भी गाइडेंस से आए, आप अपना बेटा समझकर या अपना भाई समझकर इसको जरूर गाइडेंस से गलती करें, तो भी उसको कहना राहुल एक गलत है, ये नहीं करना चाहिए, सही होता है, वो आप उसको गाइडेंस जरूर देना. थैंक यू. एंड वानीनाथ सर, अभी मेरे हाथ में मेरे रिलेशन वालों ने 3 शब्द दे दिए. उन्होंने कहा कि जो आपके 14 बाकी है वो आप 14 फिल कर देना. इट इज सो नाउ.